Organizations don't change because people attended training. They change when people start thinking differently, working differently, and carrying those behaviors into the moments that shape performance every day. That's the real leadership challenge, not delivering learning events, but building new habits that hold under pressure across teams and over time. doHow is built for that shift. It's a disciplined, human-centered approach that helps people internalize better ways of thinking and working, instead of simply consuming information and moving on. It moves development beyond knowledge transfer and into applied transformation, where learning shows up in decisions, actions, and results people can actually feel. It starts with structured dialogue, the kind of conversation that helps people test assumptions, surface blind spots, and make sense of what better leadership or performance really asks of them. Then, that insight is taken into real workplace projects, where people apply new thinking to live business challenges instead of leaving ideas in the classroom. That is where capability becomes practical. People don't just understand the concept, they learn how to use it when the stakes are real. doHow doesn't stop at action. Continual reflection helps people notice what worked, what didn't, and what needs to shift before new patterns can truly take root. What makes doHow different is not a single workshop. It's an operating rhythm leaders can actually run. Daily work management sharpens execution. Weekly sharpening workshop improves the system. Monthly business review resets direction. And doHow developer builds lasting capability through learn, validate, internalize over regular reflection of the daily practice of insights. Because real change doesn't come from a one-off training event. It takes structured dialogue, real work-based projects, steady reflection, and the discipline to return to these rhythms day after day, week after week, and month after month. That's how new patterns stick. And that's exactly where guided mentoring begins to matter most. Guided mentoring keeps the learning alive. It brings encouragement, challenge, and accountability at the moment people are shaping new habits in the flow of work. With repeated guided practice, intention becomes confidence, and confidence becomes behavior people can sustain every day. For senior leaders, that means more than a successful program. It means culture change that feels real, leadership development that shows up in practice, and stronger execution across the organization. What lasts is not temporary enthusiasm after a workshop. What lasts is a way of thinking and working that becomes part of how your people lead, decide, and grow. If you're looking for development that changes how people think, work, and grow, not just how they perform in the room, doHow is worth your attention. Check out doHow by visiting dinakarmurthy.com/leaflet and explore an approach that helps better behaviors become lasting organizational habits, long after the workshop or program has ended.